I'm Frances Holliday Alford, and I live in Grafton, Vermont, after 30 years here in Austin, Texas. And here we are at QuiltCon, which is in Austin, and it's the first one, the premiere show. Pretty exciting. And I brought my quilt today. This is called Cubist's Edge, and it was originally made for the Dinner at 8 group, and it was our first show. The subject was edges, and so that's why I named it Cubist's Edge. A group of us got together at Pokey Bolton's house when she still lived in Massachusetts, and we were working together, and I made 12 squares with these images, which I consider to be kind of iconic, and I was using different people's materials. Judy Perez had made some really nice hand-dyed cotton batting, and there were all different kinds of techniques. Melanie Testa was there, and she was teaching us quick thicken dyes, and Leslie Riley was showing us how to do some photo transfer. So I made all these squares, and I thought it was going to look sort of checkerboardy, so I cut off all of the squares into fourths and then started rearranging them. And that probably took as long as rearranging them took almost as long as making them. So I kept moving them around until I came up with a group that I liked. And I like the way it creates these different shapes, you know, because I never tried to make them the same. It was the same idea, but I didn't have a form or a grid or a stencil or anything. One of my friends wanted me to name it Psycho Face, and another person suggested Upside Down Eggplant. These look like purple eggplants to her. But anyway, I went to Houston to that show. Since then, it's been published in the Lone Star Quilters 3 book for Texas quilters, and it was at the Texas Quilt Museum in LaGrange. And then Carol Barnes, who writes books on color, borrowed it so that she could use it as an example of the kind of colors that she was trying to illustrate in her book. So this quilt is well traveled. I'm more attached to it than some of my other pieces, so I'll probably keep it. Of course, ultimately everything's for sale, but this is one that I would prefer to keep. So thank you for inviting me to visit today. Enjoyed it.